Welcome to Red Mountain Middle School Library's orientation video. Today what we're going to cover is your library's mission, vision, and objectives, a little bit about the librarian so you know I'm not just some random person they pulled off the street. You'll also learn about your virtual resources and services available to you even during remote learning, the special programs that you can participate in, as well as the physical resources and services you can expect when we do get to meet face-to-face. And last but not least, contact information for your library and librarian so that if you have any questions regarding services or resources, you can ask them. So the library's mission is to provide resources and services to all students to help them develop and advance higher level knowledge and skills that can be used throughout life. And if you look at the center of the paw, you'll also see our vision is that all students will explore the world around them through a variety of virtual and physical resources and services. The whole point of a library is so that you can personally grow. And at the library, we have 4 main objectives that we hope to accomplish by the end of the school year. 1 is to teach students to conduct research with purpose and efficiently use a variety of resources relevant to the students' research goals. 2nd, to provide professional and curriculum resources to teachers so they have near limitless content or technology to use in their lesson plans. 3, maintain up-to-date content and materials relevant to students through a variety of media forms. And 4, ensure students can use information technology, whether it is for academic or personal use, independently and effectively. So here's a little bit about your librarian. My name is Miss Stimson. I have a master's degree in Library and Information Science. I've worked for the school district for 9 years. 5 of those I was a high school English teacher, and this is my 3rd year as the RMMS librarian. Couple of fun facts about me. I do live in Deming. I grew up here, as did my husband, and we have 8 cats, or correction, that should be 9 now. I am a published author, and I also enjoy other activities such as baking, painting, playing video games, as well as, of course, reading, but primarily I enjoy reading mystery and fantasy novels. So here's a little bit about your virtual RMMS library. Online, you can access ebooks through our school OPAC system, or Destiny Discover as we sometimes call it, as well as through Gales Engage Learning ebooks. However, these are primarily reference materials, as well as a new streaming service that we have, which is part of the Junior Library Guild, to get ebooks that kind of rotate out. It's a little bit like Netflix, only for books. We also have databases. So we have the Gales Engage Learning Database, which is like a one-stop shop for all database needs and over a range of topics. Also, we have World Book Online, which is the online encyclopedia. There's El Portal, which is a free database service through the New Mexico Public Library that also provides BrainFuse, which is part of an endeavor to provide tutoring and resources to students who are struggling in their school subjects. You can access everything either through the Canvas course, Library Services and Tutoring, or by going to the RMMS Library website at redmountainlibrary.weebly.com. Alrighty, so continuing with your virtual RMMS library services, like I said, there is a Canvas course. You're actually going to receive an invitation for this. And once you click accept of this invitation, this course will pop up and it will be on your dashboard on Canvas. Don't worry, it's not a graded course. All it is like a placeholder so you can go into it and access all your library services. such as your digital resources, so all the database links will be there. You can also get guides on using Canvas, because I know the biggest struggle so many students have been coming to me for is in regards to using Canvas. This has like how-to guides like you wouldn't believe on every single topic. Also, you can receive information and get practice using specific library skills that'll help you with finding information as well as having a bit more fun when you're having to do research. Because sometimes the hardest part about doing something is you don't always know how to do it. Once you do, it can be more fun. You can also build your research skills, and there's even opportunities for practicing those skills, not just in class, but I have activities online that'll help you with that. I'm also creating different discussions. There is going to be a Canvas cafe of sorts with different topics for you guys to discuss, either just getting to know each other and your classmates outside of the classroom, as well as talking about the things that your fandom's for, and any other topics. And then last but not least, you'll also be able to have another way of contacting me. If you sign up for this course, you can actually email me directly through Canvas in order to ask me your questions. If you're having issues with technology, something's going wrong with the resources that I may not know about, or anything like that that you need. So onward to our special programs. One special program we have still is the Hygiene Closet. And I'll talk to you a bit as to how you can get what you need even with during this remote time. So essentially what the Hygiene Closet has is your basic hygiene needs in sample size: toothbrushes, toothpaste, deodorant, shampoo, conditioner, lotion, our gender-based hygiene products, as well as we have some all-in-one hygiene kits. And I'm working on getting laundry soap and dryer sheets because we recognize that we don't always have access to these things, especially during this time. It's been very difficult for so many families, and the school just wants to do their part to make sure that your needs are being met, even if it means hygiene. It's all free. You can either contact me directly, or you can contact your nurse, your school counselor, or any teacher that you're more comfortable with asking. And like I said, we may not be meeting face to face during this remote time, but if you are actually in need of something that's on this list, or if you're needing one of those all-in-one kits, please let us know, and we will do our best to work on getting you your hygiene products and contact lists, so that way your health and safety needs are met as well. Another program that we have is Book of the Month. If you like extra credit, hopefully you're raising your hand right now. Not really, because if you're by yourself raising your hand, that might be ridiculous. So the purpose of it is to basically help you get extra credit. And this is essentially how it's going to work. So what you're going to do is each month I actually have an assignment posted through the Canvas course, and it's going to give you a genre for that month. Like this month, the month of September, is the coming of age genre, the coming of age genre. You're going to find a book, an ebook, or a book that you have that's accessible that falls under this genre. You read it, and then there's an assignment on the Canvas course for you to complete. If you follow the instructions completely, because they're very basic instructions on what you can do to finish this assignment, then you should get a golden ticket. And then basically this golden ticket, you can redeem it with one of your teachers for that month, so that way you can get extra credit in that class. Now, since we are virtual, like I said, everything's going to be run through the Canvas course. So again, you'll want to make sure to accept that invitation. And basically to get your golden ticket, I will email you telling you that, yay, congratulations, you've got your golden ticket. And then I'm going to ask you what teacher or class are you wanting to redeem it with. And you can base that decision on the rewards list that is also posted. And then essentially you email me back, this is the teacher I would like to redeem it with. I generate a virtual golden ticket, and then I'm going to email it to your teacher as well as email you a copy, so that way you have it and you get your extra credit. So the selection changes every single month. You can only receive and submit the assignment through the Canvas course of Library Services and Tutoring. However, if you want to know ahead of time, I sometimes have it posted early on our library's website page, on the actual page that's called Books, 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 where you can get to all your books. And it lets you know a little bit more about that too, so you can get started since you don't have access to the course just yet. So eventually we will be meeting face to face because everything passes. And so when that happens, here's some things that you can expect. You'll be able to check out fiction and nonfiction books that are physically on the shelves. Although I am trying to work on doing this from remote too, but we don't have anything in place yet. Don't worry about health and safety because we are following CDC guidelines as well as with the American Library Association to ensure that all print materials are being sanitized and handled with care. You also can access computers. I know we're doing one-to-one. However, you can't always necessarily print from your laptop to our actual printers. So the computers are already set up to print from the actual computers and everything like that if you need it. Or in case of the event you forgot your laptop at home, it's always good to know that they're there. I will let you know that I don't mind you guys taking time for leisure. I admit during large common times, like in the morning and at lunch, I don't really like students playing video games in the library, mainly because being like noise control as well as their behavior doesn't always stay modified. But if, let's say in a class, you finished up with your teacher's work and you've been really good about it and you say, hey miss, can I go and chill in the library? You are more than welcome to come and do leisure activities in the library. We also have chess and other board games that you can actually play during common time periods that I don't mind so much and everything. So you can also connect with other human beings. Again, we follow the same sanitation and social distancing procedures. You can study, read the basics. The cool thing is, and I don't know if you guys have ever heard this, but librarians were the original search engines. It used to be that if you had questions and you needed help, you could ask a librarian, and usually they could direct you to where you could find that information and get it, just like Google would. So if you do need that type of assistance, feel free to ask, even remotely. And then essentially, I hope it will become a place where you can have fun and explore and learn more about yourself as well as others and just have fun. There are several different ways you can contact us at the library. The first is there's actually a contact page on our website at redmountainlibrary.weebly.com. There's also, through our Canvas course, once you accept that invitation to join the Canvas course, you can actually email the librarian directly. There is actual campus email. My email address is kelly.stimson@demingps.org. You can also contact me via Facebook through the Red Mountain Middle School's page at Red Mountain Middle School. And then there's also YouTube. We have a YouTube channel for the library that you should be able to make contact with us through. And last but not least, you can always kick it old school and give us a phone call at the school. The number is 546-0668 and the extension is 2310, or you can just ask for Miss Stimson, the librarian. And before you go, I would be remiss if I didn't at least end you guys with a launch. And that type of launch would be that, one, during such times, just remember you are learning. You are learning new technologies. You are learning about Canvas. and you are learning about how to do school online. So a lot of time management skills are having to be learned. Also recognize that you are more than even you realize. We never know our full potential sometimes until we are facing challenges we have never had to face before. And I am always amazed at the many different ways students are stepping up to this challenge. And last but not least, you are enough. I know it's hard not to criticize yourself and be very harsh with yourself and feeling sometimes when you're getting overwhelmed about being a failure, but you're not. You are enough. You are getting through it, and we're all doing this together. So please have a wonderful day, and I hope this gave you some better idea of what all services you have access to at your library.